Australia's premier drama Water Rats, followed by The West Wing.
Safeway are bringing food to life and proudly bringing you this program.
We're bringing food to life.
Tonight on the world's richest quiz, we're offering the ultimate computer package, a $20,000 home entertainment system, the mighty Alfa Romeo 156 7-speed, and a cash jackpot of $290,000. All on Australia's premier quiz, Sale of the Century. And now it's good evening to Glenn Rich.
Thank you very much, Pete. Hi everyone, how are you? Hello and welcome to Sale. It's great to be with you on this Tuesday night and a very exciting night. Simon, our carryover champ, is still with us. Played extremely well last night, and tonight he's playing for the Alfa Romeo Cellar Speed, the 156, and all of the prizes. So the pressure's on. Let's see how he goes. But before we talk to him, would you please welcome Karina Brown. Hi KJ, how are you? Looking beautiful.
Thank you. I have to say a big thank you to Verino, a great shop in Chatswood in Sydney. They've dressed me this week and last week.
Lovely clothes.
And I'm in love with their things.
Oh yeah?
They're
You
gorgeous.
look it. Beautiful. Now, someone who's been watching us very closely over the last, well, a few nights in particular, is a man by the name of Tom Beck.
Yes.
I'm sure he's been at home.
Where is he?
Sitting there. No, I think he might be joining us tomorrow night
Oh,
if
is he?
everything
Okay.
goes to plan for Simon. Because Tom was the last champ we had on sale, and basically, if Simon goes all the way, we will be playing Super Sale. For those of you who aren't aware what that is, basically, they will be going head-to-head and playing for $292,000 in a best-of-3 series.
Can't wait. I've waited all last year for this, so come on, Simon.
We've talked a lot about it, and it's getting closer and closer, but we certainly don't want to put the moz on Simon, our champ, who's played extremely well too.
Yes.
So we're getting closer to the big night, but let's see how he's feeling tonight. And our
I'll
champ,
introduce
Simon.
him, eh? Okay. This is our carryover champion, Simon Fallon from Alexandra Hills, Queensland. Last night, Simon surged ahead in the first fast money and dominated the game with a final score of $110. He joins us for his 7th night, risking prizes valued at $79,548.
Hello, Simon.
Hello, Glenn.
Now, we haven't talked a lot about the kids, and I know they've been home watching you. You better say a big hello.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Emily.
There's
Wish
a
me
little,
luck.
little Emily, who's the big Sale fan.
She is indeed, yes. She's a mad Sale fan.
And
How old's Emily?
7.
7. So 2 beautiful little girls, and I'm sure they're very proud of Dad. Hey, good luck tonight, Simon. How are you feeling?
Not too bad, actually, Glenn,
Yeah?
It gets a little bit easier, but who knows? Things can change.
I'm glad it's you.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on here, not only on the champ in this situation, but also the players he's up against. So good luck to you, Simon.
Thanks very much,
And
mate.
we hope you do well. But we do have 2 challenges. Who are they?
I'll let you know. Our first contestant is a mother of 2. She spent 18 years in the Defence Force and she still keeps fit with regular swimming and walking. From Redwood Park, welcome Virginia Wildebourne.
Hello, Virginia.
Hello. And our second contestant is a retired teacher. He's interested in the stock market and learning French, and he'd love to travel over France in a hot air balloon. From Mount Omni, Queensland, welcome Doug Carter.
Hello, Doug. Nice to have you with us. And we must say that's a good luck charm, isn't it? Just in case anyone was wondering.
It's a little toy that my granddaughter said I could bring on the show.
Well, there you go.
bless
So
you.
Grandpa's honoured you. All right, we're going to get into it. $20 starting money for all of our players.
All the best.
And also one of Australia's great motor racing icons are joining us on sale as well too. So we'll see you in a moment. Let's go for it. Over $79,000. That's what the champ's risking. So to Simon and all of our players, good luck tonight. First question. A person or thing that has a discouraging or depressing effect is called a wet what? Simon?
Rag?
No, wet blankets. Deep fried in oil or fat are the thin strips of potato. Virginia?
Tempura.
Called what fries was the rest of the question? French fries. Having about 2,500 species is which insect known to transmit such serious disease as dengue? Simon?
Mosquito?
Correct. Yellow fever and malaria. Visual question. Pictured here is which famous singer? Doug?
Maria Callas?
That's correct. The skin falls into folds and wrinkles about the head and neck of which breed of dog? Virginia?
Bulldog.
Unfortunately not. Unsurpassed by any other in scenting ability, we need a bloodhound. Gift shop time, and Doug, you're in the lead. You're on $25, Simon on 20, Virginia on 10. So Doug, you can buy here with Karina.
If you want to get your facts straight, this comprehensive encyclopedia set gets the stamp of approval. Containing accurate and interesting information for the entire family, these 22 volumes are beautifully bound in leather and are accompanied by a multimedia version. Normally valued at $1,540, tonight it's only $7 from the Learning Journey and Sale of the Century.
This is a fabulous prize. Now, Doug, as a teacher, you know how very important reference books like these are, and you talked about the grandkids and all that sort of thing, and of yourself, of course. Would you like to buy? I'll throw in $200 cash. Going once? Going twice? Going three times? No sale. All right. Doug not buying, but still holding on to the lead on $25. Back to the questions. Taken in a time of combat or emergency by members of the military are what stations? Simon?
Battle stations.
Battle or action stations is correct, and we have a tie for the lead. Dying in 1994 was the American actor perhaps best remembered for his Oscar-winning performance in 1960's Elmer Gantry. Bert who? Doug?
Lancaster.
Correct. Time for Brain Drain. So ready, players? Here's the question. I am a member of the Commonwealth and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. I achieved independence in 1984 after having been a British protectorate since 1888. I have a total area of 5,765 square kilometres. I am divided into two enclaves of unequal size. My western enclave is the larger and contains my capital, Bandar Seri Begawan. I am located on the northern... Doug?
Brunei.
I am Brunei, that's correct, and in the $10 zone. So, Doug, good lead on $40 of 15 over Simon and Champ. Back to the questions. Fibres in a joint's ligaments are overstretched or torn, in which Simon?
Sprain.
That's correct, injury. Anything which raises the spirits is said to be a morale what? Simon?
Booster.
Yes, the Champ's coming back, trailing by one question as we go to the Fame Game board. $10 being placed behind one of our famous faces. So, who am I? Born in Los Angeles in 1937, I dropped out of college to study acting at the Pasadena Playhouse and later worked in the theatre in New York. In 1966, I won an Obie Award for Best Off-Broadway Actor for my performance in The Journey of the Fifth Horse and made my film debut with a small role in The Tiger Makes Out. In my next film, I played the role of a bemused, disillusioned young man in The Graduate. The commercial Simon?
Dustin Hoffman?
I am Dustin Hoffman, that's correct. Of course, then went on to Little Big Man, Tootsie, Rain Man, Kramer versus Kramer, and so the list goes on. Simon, you're trailing by $5. You can go into the lead by $5 if you pick correctly. And tonight, our famous faces are...
From Nine's new comedy, Frankie Muntz.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Moira Tierney.
ER.
Ian Ross.
National 9 News, Sydney, and also Today Show.
Kristen Miller.
The Drew Carey Show.
Gerard Goody.
Gerard comes from Seaford in Victoria, loves jigsaws and reading from his home library of, would you believe, over 800 books. It's nice to have you with us, Gerald.
Clodagh Crow.
Animal Hospital.
Steve Bisley.
Water Rats.
Jackie French.
Burke's Backyard.
And Jewel Hill.
Keep saying it's a great series, West Wing. Simon, who would you like?
Let's go with Steve Bisley, please, Glenn.
Good luck from Water Rats. Here's Steve.
Simon, this elegant pair of table lamps are hand-turned in solid oak and finished in parchment shade. They're valued at $640 from Robert Kitto Lighting.
Nice prize, Simon. The money stays hidden. And before we go to the break, our viewers' question for today being February the 20th. Born on this day in 1898 and living till 1988 was which famous Italian car maker? We'll be back after this break with the answer. The Champ is trailing by a question, but still a long way to go inside.
All over the country, there are big savings for all Australians, and they're on now at Safeway's Aussie-wide Best Buys. Like sorbent toilet tissue, just $4.69, save $1.45. And our Best Buy on very long life juice is only $2.27, save 72 cents. Only Australia's leading supermarket could give such big savings to all Australians.
We're bringing food to life.
You've awakened to the true power of e-business. Do you have the software to manage it? If not, consider this your wake-up call. Our software manages more e-businesses than anyone else on Earth. Hello, tomorrow. We are Computer Associates, the software that manages e-business.
When we lie, we perspire. The fingertips never lie. Did you enter zone 12?
No.
Did you escape the zone with sample meta 3?
No.
But we know she's lying. How is this possible? How is this possible?
Lock up your doors. He's back.
Hey, Drew, are you wearing women's underwear? Yes, I am.
All new Drew Carey Show following Malcolm in the Middle returns 8 o'clock tonight on 9.
Welcome back to Sale. The answer to our viewers' question, born on this day in 1898, was the great Enzo Ferrari. And of course, with the Australian Formula One Grand Prix just around the corner, it'll be interesting to see how the Ferraris go. Someone who is a fan of motor racing is our champ, Simon, who's on $35, trailing Doug, who's in the lead on $40. Round 2. Not using photographic paper is the photo-reprographic device called a what copier? Simon?
Xerox copier.
No, plain paper copier. In 1533, the Catholic Archbishop of Canterbury declared invalid the marriage of King Henry VIII and Catherine Doug.
Of Aragon.
Aragon is correct. Gift shop time, and Doug, you had the opportunity to buy. Now, I know Simon would love this, but you're in the hot seat, Doug, and it's also great to have one of Australia's great motor racing legends with us too. So here's Karina.
The 2001 Qantas Australian Grand Prix. This is living Formula One. Are you ready? You and a friend can experience all the action from the Fangio stand while staying 3 nights at Melbourne's opulent Crown Towers, including race jackets, polos and caps. It's normally $2,974, but tonight only $10 from the 2001 Qantas Australian Grand Prix and sale of the century.
What a fabulous prize. Would you please put your hands together and welcome Peter Brock. Good to have you with us, Brocky. Now, we were talking a little while ago about Enzo Ferrari and the Ferraris. How are they going to go this year, do you think?
Well, defending champions, and from what I see, they've done a lot of work off-season, and I think we're in for a big surprise too this year with McLaren. I think will be trying hard, but I'll go for Ferrari.
It'll be interesting to see. Now, those dates, for anyone who's wondering, they really is just around the corner for the Grand Prix.
Well, March 1st to 4th, and this year promises to be bigger and better than ever.
Nearly $3,000 worth for just $10. $10 going once. I'll bring it down to $9 and I'll throw in a couple of $100 spending money for you. Going twice.
You're twisting my arm, Glenn.
$300 going 3 times. Last offer, no sale. So Doug not buying. So back to the game. Doug, our champ, in the lead on 45. From Latin for sorrow for sinning or doing wrong comes what word for a prison? Simon?
Jail?
No, penitentiary. As in horse racing or boxing, to complete a proposed undertaking is to go the what? Doug?
The round?
No, go the distance. Right, let's get back, regroup. Doug on 40, Simon 25, Virginia on 10, 30 seconds up on the clock for fast money, and your time starts now. In which sport can you be held in a half? Simon?
Wrestling?
Yes. How many US presidents' faces are carved on Mount Rush? Doug?
4.
Yes. The author of Finnegan's Wake was James? Doug?
Joyce?
Yes. Which brothers star in the film Duck Soup? Simon?
Marx?
Yes. Which vegetable has the varieties globe and Jerusalem? Simon?
Potato.
Artichoke. What is the plural of the word fungus? Simon?
Fungi?
Yes. Which of Arthur's knights found the Holy Grail? Simon?
Lancelot?
Sir Galahad. What is the name of Bram Stoker's vampire? Simon?
Dracula.
Dracula is correct, and a lot of action there in the fast money. Doug's still in the lead on $50. Simon on 35, Virginia on 10. Time for Fame Game, $15 being added to the board, so a very important question. Who am I? Born in the United States in 1903 and dying in 1934, I was raised on a farm and later deserted the Navy just months after my enlistment. The following year, I was arrested in a botched hold-up on a grocery store and spent 9 years in prison where I learned the art of bank robbery from professionals. Doug?
Dillinger?
I am John Dillinger, that's correct, who was killed in an FBI trap. Of course, the lady in red, an integral part of that too. All right, Doug, $10, $15 there somewhere. Who would you like?
Could I have Jackie French, please?
You certainly can. Good luck. Here's Jackie.
Well, you'll have more than a cutting edge, Doug, with this 10-piece gourmet knife set, including kitchen shears and a beechwood block, valued at $929 from Wusthof Trident.
Very nice prize, Doug. Simon, a champ, breathing a sigh of relief there, I can assure you. It's a close game. Everyone's in there giving it a go, and we'll be returning for round 3, the cash card round, and also the elimination rounds.
A profiler has the rats run.
This killer is stalking his victims.
A massive operation to chase down a killer is about to go dreadfully wrong.
The suspect is on the run.
Helen is kidnapped in the all-new series of Water Rats, tonight on 9.
40 weeks, 40-hour sale. Save up to 40%, but only for 40 hours. 40 weeks, 40-hour sale. Save up to 40%. Hurry, hurry. Save up to 40%. Wink, wink, 40 weeks.
Excuse me, off to the shops?
Yes.
Well, why don't you take this new car?
And take some cash to spend.
And take a new outfit to wear. And why not take a holiday?
How can I take all this?
Take 5 magazine. There's over 1,000 prizes to be won every week and a pull-out possible.
Who are those for?
Oh, all right. Take the groceries too.
Don't miss Take 5 this week. You could win a house full of furniture worth $50,000.
Perhaps a broad swathe of monodimensional surface in a subdued hue with monochromatic undertone to underscore structure and dramatize the inherent texture.
You mean painted white, right?
Yeah.
At least saving for the things you want can be straightforward. With ING Direct, you earn a high 5.6% per annum with no catches. Call 1-800-133-464.
Want the world's healthiest looking hair? Now it's yours with Pantene Ultra V. Voted by women around the globe as the world's best shampoo and conditioner, Pantene is proven to attract conditioning particles to the tips of your hair where it's needed most for up to 95% less breakage in just 14 days. For the world's healthiest looking hair, go straight to the #1, Pantene.
Welcome back to Sale of the Century. This is round 3, cash card round. Before we get into it, during the break, we had a look at one of the answers which Simon, our champ, gave us in that last round. Not using photographic paper is the photo-reprographic device called a what copier. Simon actually said Xerox copier. Now, we have looked at that answer, and it is an acceptable answer because although Xerox is a brand name, it is synonymous with plain paper copiers, and it's also a generic term for plain paper copiers as well. So, a correct answer, Simon. We're adjusting your score by $10, $5 for what we took off you, and $5 a correct answer. So our new scoreline is Doug on 50, Simon only one question behind now on 45, Virginia on 10. So good luck all, here we go with round 3. Opened in 1904 and considered the National Theatre of Ireland is which Dublin, Doug?
The Abbey?
That's correct, Dublin Theatre. What term describes an exploding star whose luminosity, Simon?
Red giant.
No, luminosity temporarily increases up to 100,000 times its normal level. We needed nova. Cash card time, and Doug, you have the opportunity to play. You have a 1 in 4 chance of picking up $5,000 cash. You are on $55. It'll cost you $15. The choice is yours. What would you like to do?
Oh, with all due respect to Simon, I think I'll give it a miss.
That's all right. Close game, one can understand that. Hypothetically, if you did play, Doug, which suit would you have gone for?
Diamonds are my daughter's best friend. Diamonds would have to be.
Would they have been your best friend, Doug? Let's find out on the diamonds tonight.
It is a close game.
It is, it certainly is. It would have been the take 5. So the money on this occasion?
With spades.
On the spades. So having a look at our scoreline now, Doug in the lead on 55, Virginia on 10 and Simon on 40. Back to the questions. Awarded for exceptional bravery in combat and outstanding leadership of troops is which German decoration established, Simon?
The Iron Cross.
That's correct, established in 1803. Escaping from prison by having himself trussed up as a corpse and thrown into the sea is the Dumas hero, the Count of where? Simon?
Monte Cristo.
That's right. Playing game time, $25 in the wild card has been added to the board, so who am I? Born in Russia in 1530 and dying in 1584, I was crowned Tsar at the age of 16 and spent my minority at the mercy of nobles competing for power. In the early part of my reign, I carried out many legal and social reforms, but... Simon?
Ivan the Terrible?
I am Ivan the Terrible, that's correct, the first Tsar of Russia. So the champ gets in early, has the opportunity to pick from our famous faces. A very important choice because you are trailing Doug by one question. So who would you like?
Let's go with Drew Carey Show. Krista Miller, please.
Good luck. Here's Krista. And Krista has some money behind her, $10. Where was the rest of the money, Karina?
Frankie Muntz had the wild card, Maura Tierney had the $15 and Clodagh Crow had the $25.
Now that $10 has certainly helped, Simon, because you are now in the lead on $60, one question ahead of Doug. Unfortunately, we do have to eliminate our lowest scoring player, and that's Virginia. Thank you very much for playing.
So I had fun, thanks.
It's been great having you with us. OK, the pressure's on. Simon 60, Doug 55. Well, it's neck and neck nearly as we go into the Mad Minute. And of course, tonight, it'll be the car, the Alfa Romeo, and all the prizes for the champ if he wins. All he has is the Mad Minute. So join us right after this break to see how he goes.
I have 2 girls and a coffee shop, and that keeps me very busy. I was approached to try Dove deodorant. A couple of weeks ago we had a power failure. Air conditioning's off. I was stressed, I was running. I felt dry and confident. Dove did work for me.
Only Dove deodorant gives you all-day dryness with 1/4 moisturiser for added skin care.
I like that it's soft on my skin. Dove made me feel fresh and clean.
It's strong protection with a touch of Dove.
Dove lasted all day.
The 43rd Annual TV Week Logie Awards are coming. Now's the time to vote for your favourite stars and programs. Get your official voting form inside this week's TV Week, or vote online at our website and you could win a gold or silver Ford Laser LXI sedan. The 43rd Annual TV Week Logie Awards are proudly sponsored by B. Clear and simple. Hurry, get your votes in for your chance to win. Get TV Week out now.
40 weeks, 40-hour sale. 40 weeks, 40-hour sale. Save up to 40%, but only for 40 hours. Save up to 40%, but only for 40 hours. 40 weeks, 40-hour sale. 40 weeks, 40-hour sale. Save up to 40%. Save up to 40%, but it just lasts 40 hours. It just lasts 40 hours. Hurry, hurry. Save up to 40%. Wink, wink, 40 weeks.
Next.
100 years to grow, 12 minutes to cut down. Gotta be a lesson in there somewhere.
Malcolm in the Middle, next on 9.
Well, Simon, our champ, is possibly only 60 seconds away from nearly $130,000 worth of Alfa Romeo and all the prizes. At the moment, he's in the lead on $60 and playing very solidly, but a man who's taken it up to him all the way through the game is Doug, who's only trailing by one question and on $55. So, gentlemen, for the game, once again, it's down to the fast money, the Mad Minute, so good luck to you both. 60 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. Located in which country is the ski resort of Simon?
Switzerland?
Yes. Who composed the opera La Boheme? Simon?
Puccini.
Yes. How many P's are in the word oppressive? Doug?
2.
Yes. The United States Military Academy is also known as West what? Simon?
Point.
Correct. For which film did Woody Allen and Diane Keaton both win off? Simon?
Annie Hall.
Yes. In Greek mythology, what was the food of the gods? Simon?
Ambrosia.
Yes. In chess, each player begins with how many Doug?
8.
Yes, author of The Interpretation of Dreams was Sigmund Doug.
Freud.
Yes, beginning with F is which term for the body of an aircraft? Simon.
Fuselage.
Yes, what colour wine is Pinot Noir? Doug.
Red.
Yes, how many square metres are in a hectare? Doug.
10,000.
Stop the clock. I just want to check on that, Doug. Was it... It was, yes. Just in the nick of time, although there was the buzzer there, you did answer correctly in the time limit. So what a game on our hands here at the moment. The tension's rising, that's for sure. The new scoreline, Simon A. Champ in the lead on 90, Doug only 2 questions behind on 80, and all we have is 13 seconds remaining. So good luck, gentlemen. We'll restart the clock now. What is the largest building on the Athenian Acropolis? Doug?
The Parthenon.
Correct. What is the main ingredient of sauerkrauts? Simon?
Potatoes.
Cabbage. Native to which continent is the tsetse fly? Simon?
Africa.
Africa is correct, and the champs come through on the tsetse fly. What a game! Wow!
done.
The hearts are pumping here.
My heart is in my throat. Doug, bad luck. You had the most fabulous game. You do leave us with a knife set, a total of $929. Thanks for such an enjoyable game.
Without doubt, one of our most memorable, Doug, and you were certainly in the midst of it there. It's been great having you with us, and also to Virginia. We thank her very much too, and both of you have these gifts.
They'll take home the Sale of the Century board game from Crown at Andrews Glen, and also our exclusive solid sterling silver pin from Shimani Jewellery and Sale of the Century.
Simon, congratulations. That was a true sign of a champ there, particularly on that last question, the tsetse fly. The pressure was on, you knew it was on, and you came up with the right answer. You've won tonight.
Yes.
Won the car and all the prizes. So let's go shopping. Come on through. There it is, that's yours. That's your car. Fabulous, you'll love it. We'll talk about that in a moment. You have won some fabulous prizes here. Let's have a look at one of them, starting off with this painting.
Capturing the beauty of one of Australia's great landmarks, this original oil painting depicts the vibrant colour, people and splendour of Sydney. Symphony of the Opera House originates from the brush of internationally recognised artist Anne Zillard. Including a stylish frame, it's valued at $23,000 from Anne Zillard of Sydney.
So that's the painting, you've got that. And the family will be rapt because you've also got the fantastic 156 Alfa Romeo Cellar Speeds.
Launching from pole position and accelerating ahead of the pack, the Alfa Romeo 156 Cellar Speed. Straight out of Formula One, the Cellar Speed's gearbox enables the driver to change gears in as little as 0.4 of a second without taking their hands off the steering wheel. Equipped with alloy wheels, luxurious interior and multi-CD changer, the Cellar Speed's acclaimed styling gives it the appearance of a coupe in a four-door sports saloon. Valued at $47,900 plus on-road costs. Alfa Romeo, the heart and soul of sports cars. And befitting a champion and vehicle of this caliber, our sterling silver and gold medallion keyring valued at $2,000 from Shimani Jewellery.
Do some heavy breathing exercises here, Simon. Hold on to that keyring. That is from Shimani Jewellery. That is going to go with your Alfa Romeo 156 Cellar Speed. Now let's have a look at our cash jackpot because it opens up a few decisions you have to make here. The cash jackpot tonight stands at...
Tonight's Sale of the Century cash jackpot, $290,000.
$290,000. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about a couple of things. Before you do, though, if you do come back tomorrow night, you will be risking $129,448 worth of prizes. If you come back tomorrow night and you're successful with the cash jackpot and those prizes, you will be our third highest winner ever in the history of Sale, and you will go on to Super Sale. I'll give you 10 seconds to think about what you'd like to do. In fact, I'm going to give you a few more seconds because if you come back for Super Sale, you'll then be playing for another $292,000. Will we see you tomorrow night? Will you risk the Alfa and all the prizes to come back and join us again, Simon?
Glenn, I really, really love the Alfa, but I really hate my mortgage. I'm coming back.
You're kidding. So the champ's coming back to do it again. He's going to sit down and rest and have a good night's sleep. Simon, a fabulous game, and as Karina said, Doug, thank you very much for taking it up to the champ and making it one of our most memorable ones here on Sale. Tomorrow night could be our very first champ for the year 2001, and it could lead into our very first Super Sale. I hope you'll join us at the same time tomorrow night to see how Simon goes. So until then, take care.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Safeway are bringing food to life and are proud to have brought you this program.